time for Hina. Hina's back after, I don't know, the last, I think, was it? No, it was, I played it after the Game Awards. Which, by the way, that video is now banned in certain countries. No country that matters, I don't think. So you can go check right now. If you see the video, then your country matters. Anyway, we got a frog. And there's already new characters in the works, chat. Swacko is here. What you do? Designated height is reserved when the iron ring is fired when the turn becomes active. I don't know what that means. Stick a frog mark on the touched object. When the effect is switched, the object with the frog mark bounces in one turn. I don't know what that means either. Alright, we have blue. Okay. We have pink. Alright. We have green. And we have... I don't know what these are references to. I mean, this one's Kaneko, but... whatever. It's got some stuff in the shop. But as you know, chat, as you know, I am a predictable man. So I don't know how much else has changed. I don't know how much has changed, but Orin and Satori are in development. So that's pretty cool. Let's boot up a game. So I got my drink, chat, but I'm not gonna drink too much because I want to be cognizant. Because I'd like to go back to editing when I'm done streaming. That's all. 2012. Alright, Hina. Show me the magic. I can't open my bottle, I've become too weak. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I just gotta take this win real quick while I fight this bottle. There we go. Got her. Here we go. Pour. Good. The desire to finish that video is high, but also the closer I get to the end, the worse it starts to feel, because it's so cheap. Alright, okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'm chill. I'm chill. I'm relaxed. Just pouring my drink. No problems here. No problems here. Look how good I am at this game. Look at how good I am at this game. Do you know how much art I have seen? Oh my Jesus Christ! Dude! This game should come with a fucking warning now. Holy shit. There's nothing stopping those things. Alright, hold on. I'm mixing with a granola bar again. Here we go. Come on, man. What? 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 You think it was my fault? You think I did this? Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright, we're good. Oh no, that was bad. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, well. Oh my god. I can't believe I missed. You don't win, you jackwagon. Oh, I guess that does work, huh? I misjudged. I misjudged. It's fine. Goodness. It's alright. Did you see how easily I won all the other ones before that? I just made a slight miscalculation. That's all. Whoa, there's a pirate flag behind her now. And there's a window too. Wait, this level has been updated. It's got a cosmetic upgrade. What's that window doing back there? What was this maneuver you did here, huh? What was this one? Chat. Oh, look, there's an island back there. Holy shit. We're sailing. I guarantee somebody there was thinking, oh, streamer fucked up. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Chat, I have seen so much good art over the course of working on this video, and I would like to get back to doing my own and learning more because I want to do art like that at some point as well. But all of my free time is on this fucking video. I'm gonna finish this video. Oops. I'm gonna finish this goddamn video, and then I can go back to that. It's been like 2 weeks. Oh, he's throwing shimmies. Shimmy in a bowl. I did the same move again. Same move. I'm a failure. Perfectly round. Do you think he wins? Yeah, I think he wins. That was a very poorly played game on my part. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I have not really been able to utilize that course that I've paid into, cause like the thing is, chat, it was just like I bought the course and I was like, I'm gonna make some highlight videos to, you know, fill in the time while I do this. And then I had that idea for the video I'm working on now, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I want to work on this, and I've been working on this for I've been working on this for a while. Alright, you're gonna love this technique. Watch this. No! No! No, it wasn't good enough! I lose now. Like, he automatically wins. Oh my god, I can't believe he did that. I cannot believe he did that. He stopped her jump. He didn't know! He didn't know! He stopped her jump on the gem with the sword and he couldn't. He was just gonna jump into the pit! Oh no! I deserve to win anyway. Alright? I deserve to win to begin with. When you really think about how that all went down, I had such a good idea, it should have worked. Chat, sometimes I can't figure out if I have a bad attention span or my attention span is too good. Cause like, there were things I wanted to do and it's like now I'm doing something else. But like, I'm still doing this. I'm like stuck on it, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, my attention was diverted to something else, but now I'm fucking hyper fixated on doing that. So like, is my attention span bad or is it good? I don't really know at this point. I'm pretty sure I win. I can't use my abilities. Never mind. I might still win though. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And now I'm doing this. I can't tell because like I was gonna do something, I was gonna do a few things and now my attention is completely diverted to one other thing, but I'm like working quite long and like specific to what I'm working on right now, right? So like, it's like, what is that? What is that? I do not know. Come on, Hina. Okay, that's fine. Was the other stuff boring? No, it wasn't boring. It was just like I wanted to do it, and I didn't even really get a chance to do it. And then this idea came to me, and then I wanted to do this idea. So like, it's just weird. I paid $200 for an art course, and I did one entry-level lesson, and then I haven't touched it since because I've been working on this video for the last 2 weeks. And it's just like, okay. That was the plan, like, was to do that, but then this happened. So it's just kind of wild how that goes, I suppose. So now my attention's on this one, and when I finish this video, I don't want to look at my editing software for a little bit, but I'll probably go back to it for some highlight stuff, because I have some ideas for highlight stuff that I want to do. Oh look, this one got a change too. Got a cannon, got some windows. It's been 10 minutes, chat. Oh wait, this is a new stage. This is a new stage, not an updated one. Okay. Okay. Hina. Wanna make highlights of? One-off stuff. Mostly because it's a lot more condensed. Just stuff that would, like, be interesting on the main channel, right? So, like, Toho highlights in that sense. So the one I did with the aspect ratio one was good because, you know, I cut that down to a relatively short amount of time, and it did pretty well, all things considered. Like, it went as well as the Flash games, or not the Flash games, sorry, like the fan games and stuff. That's perfectly fine with me. It didn't take that much time to do. It took a lot more time to do that than the fan game video, that's for sure. But like, the ones that get the most traction from me are definitely the stranger ones that I do. But it's less so about an idea being like a hit and more so an idea that I kind of want to just do, right? Obviously you want it to succeed, but there's no guarantee. Try not to think about that either, because the longer you work on a video, the more that the sunk cost fallacy tends to get at you. It's kind of what it is. 40 minutes this fucking video, man. But I can already tell, I can promise you, somebody's not gonna like it. That's just how it goes. But I can't think about the guy who's not gonna like it. I can't. Can't do that. Yeah, Mugen was planned. Mugen's like a 4-hour VOD though, so that one's gonna require a little more time. But yeah, that is one that I plan on doing. There's quite a number of them. Pretty much any one-off you can kind of think of, really. If I can dig through it and kind of just make... Because here's a problem that I kind of have, chat. I can't gauge when I am funny that well. I can't really gauge that. So like, when I'm doing my own editing and I'm like, is that a good joke? I hope so. Like, if I listen to it on repeat after a while, it's like, streamer, don't put that in your video. That's not funny. But like, then it's fine. It's a fine joke after all. But then sometimes I laugh at my own shit and I'm like, what if nobody thinks that's funny at all except me? But like, that doesn't happen nearly as frequently. So that's kind of the problem. So like, when you edit shit like that, you kind of just have to assume that you're throwing out a banger. And somebody might laugh. But if I'm not laughing, it's like, oh shit, is anyone gonna laugh at that? It can be kind of stinky sometimes. When you have an editor, you don't have to worry about that. Because the editor will decide what's funny. I don't have to think about it anymore. If something makes it, okay. If something doesn't make it, well, alright, whatever, do. I think the format I'd like to go with for those videos is kind of like how I did with the widescreen one. where I'd like to basically like explain what it is that they're gonna see and then let the highlight video play, right? I don't necessarily want to put like an end bit after it every one. I only really did that for the EOSD one so I could talk about like what the highlight stuff that I wanted to do, right? Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god! That was so good! Holy Jesus! That was incredible! That was also incredible! I lose. Or maybe I don't lose. Who knows? He fucking skipped his ice ball over every obstacle. I lost because I didn't trust the shot the other way and it landed too upright. Oh well. I thought I was gonna hit my bonky head. Okay. Okay. What's that say? What's that say? The jungle! We're in the jungle! Jiffy! Oh, I won. Nice. Duende. Alright. Not bad. I literally clicked the button and got 8,000 points for it. Pretty good. You can't add that to the compilation because he won that game. Come on now. Oh no. I can't tell if this guy just likes Nue or he does this specifically when I'm playing so he can do this. Because I can't fucking... I don't pay attention and then I don't know which Hina's real. Okay, I know which Hina's real because she made a noise. She got mad or I don't know what she did. Whoa! Look at that arc. It's all Hina. But it's too late for you. I win. Yeah. I knew which Hina was real. No, I'm keeping it to Toho stuff. Like I said, the purpose of the highlights is for the main, putting on the main channel is so it's stuff that people subscribe to the main channel would care about. Because not everybody cares about everything I play. But most people who sub there care about Toho, so it's pretty safe to assume that if I put Toho content on the main channel, you know, it'll at least do decent. That's what I thought process anyway. What must I do? Great, good job. Good job, good job, good job. Good job! Like I said though, like, the highlight stuff isn't gonna just become the focus. But it's something that I can do decently fast. And it's, I mean, the stuff I play is pretty entertaining, I think. So it's something I can play, show off, and do a compilation of. And then when I have ideas for videos I want to do, I can work on those, which is what I'm doing right now. And what I'm doing right now is taking up all my fucking free time. Oh. Don't worry about me. I'll survive. If I get one more win... Was it Jun level? Well, I deserve to be there, don't you think? You don't even deserve Felt Hina. Mostly because I misclicked it. You don't deserve it. Highlight a busy person? No, that's impossible. Busy person, even EOSD is like the shortest, and it's 9 parts. And a lot of it is definitely drunk rambling, and a lot of it is just gonna be like, you can't highlight video that one because it's like most of everything that you see on there is just what's written, you know? It doesn't really work in the same capacity. It's hard to, you can't really do it for visual novels, that's all. They're really fun. I mean, Busy Person's great. I like Busy Person a lot. But a highlight of that would just be, here's outlandish thing. Okay, here's outlandish thing. Okay, here's outlandish thing. And it would just be a lot of that, and it would get stale. Busy Person kind of like, I don't know. I don't think it works that well in that sense. Oh, man. I hope this works, because I don't want to be on this level any longer than I have to be. Oh, that didn't work at all, did it? Well, that is unfortunate. This is exactly why I have the copter as an item for situations like this. Because I hate losing situations. I hate losing games for in situations like that, so that's why the main reason I take the copter. Yeah, it doesn't really work for visual novels. And like I said, stuff with a lot of parts is too time consuming. Because that's a lot of multiple hour VOD. There's a difference between 1 2-hour VOD and 9 2-hour VODs, chat. Because you gotta remember, I have to watch the thing. If I'm making a highlight video of something that I did a long time ago, I don't fucking remember what happened in it. I'm gonna have to sit down and watch the whole thing and just like clip out stuff that I thought was good. Which is exactly what I'm gonna have to do for the Mugen stream. I gotta sit there and watch that for nearly 5 hours. Well, maybe not 5 hours, because I can skip menus and stuff like that. Or maybe I can't, because maybe I say something in the menu that's good. So I have to actually sit there and watch it, and then clip stuff out that seems good. That's the thing. The reason the other one didn't take so long, remember chat, that 2-hour VOD that I did for EOSD, that wasn't just EOSD. That was IN and PCB and a little bit of Subterranean. So I still had to watch a fourth of that, and it still took some time. See, I'd like to get the Mugen one. I'd like to get the Mugen one because for that one, wow. I can do the Mugen one, and I can also be like, I'm looking for more characters so I can do another one, because somebody did send me some characters, but nobody has really sent me anything else aside from that, so I don't have enough new stuff to do another Mugen stream. So maybe a highlight video would encourage some people to want to do something with that. That'd be nice. We'll see. The Mugen stream that I did do was really good, though. I like that one a lot. Because that was just drinking and goofy. And some of those models are really good. Some of those characters were pretty well made. There's a lot of characters that weren't a part of that at all, but I don't really know how to set up Mugen that well, and I don't know where to look for a lot of these models either. So, I just kind of left it. Whee! Smashing everything down there. Highlight of Shrine Maiden? I don't think that game can be highlighted. I'm pretty sure the majority of highlights with that game would just be me making noises and complaining about invisible platforms, because that's the entirety of that fucking game. Ah! Another copter moment. Never finished those games? Well, duh. Those games were shit. They were both really bad. The second game was full of fucking random weird ass like AI horror shit. They were bad, man. They were really bad. Assisted win? You need assisted win. I brought the right tools for the job. That's all. Perfect. Yeah. 8,000 points. Yeah. Would like some keys. That's okay. That game loved its invisible platforms a little too much. And the second one was not any better. Those were not fun games at all. I didn't like them at all. Ah! Was that creator cooking? I don't know, but he burnt the shit out of it. He burnt my shake. There's like an impressive degree of talent to make a game that bad. Now that's, it may sound a little bit mean, but like, it's fucking true. It's a bad game. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here thinking about how I have to play Boshi at some point, but god damn it. Oh, a new mix. New track, new track. Now it's actually waterfall again. Oh wait, I think it just sped up to the part of the track. Maybe it just changed the position of the music, because the level looks the same. Why is this guy using grayscale Jun? What is he cooking? Alright, brother. Don't mess up. Don't screw this. His ball was everything I needed to win that. This poor guy. This poor guy. I have given him situations where a win is so guaranteed, and he just can't clutch it. He can't clutch it. Okay, that one wasn't as guaranteed, but the first one that he lost to me was definitely one of those games that he literally didn't have to do anything and he would have won. I'm gonna eat this newbie up. I'm gonna devour him. Welcome to the real world. Oh, no, he's a good sport about it. Now I feel like an asshole. Now I feel like an asshole. That was like his second game potentially, and he didn't know. I just finessed him. I took his points and ran. Oh, hello again. Waterfall. I bet that shimmy is expensive, because the Seki Banki head was quite expensive. Cost a lot of points for that. Oh great, now what? Might be a win. That wasn't the way I was thinking of throwing that, actually. Well, it worked out. Not for me, of course! Man. Sometimes I think about things, chat. Where are the Alice players? Where's the Alice skins? Oh, goodbye, Hina. Okay, didn't think I'd win like that, to be honest with you. Well, bottoms up, boys. It's drink time. Zal's flat. Well, she's burger meat, so yeah, I'd say so. Have you ever had a burger that was like super thick? Well, I guess I've had decently thick patties before. No, I guess most burgers are like they got some, you know, they got some girth to them. For some reason, I keep thinking of McDonald's burgers, and those burgers have like nothing. Talk about the kind of burger that you can't get your mouth over properly. That's a good fucking burger. Mmm, yummy, yummy. Another golden Hina. Alice makes up for the lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, ketchup, mustard, cheese. First bun, then patty, then ketchup, mustard, pickles, extra onions, lettuce, cheese, tomato, and bun. It's a crying Johnny. I don't know what your plan was, but I don't really want to play your game. I did not mean to do that. I was... you win some, you lose some. I did not mean to make that shot, so that's unfortunate. Oh well. Win and lose, win or lose, win or lose, win or lose. Ikura. Oh, I didn't see that block. I'm a dumbass. Golden Hina, I mean, yeah, it can be pretty bad. If you see Golden Hina, you feel like you deserve some teas. I do anyway. I don't mind, like, BP multipliers. I just fucking missed again. But, like, the weakest Golden Hina roulette, it feels pretty unfortunate. Oh, he did the same thing. Scotty P? I don't know Scotty P. Do you know what Charger Burger is? I don't think you do. Maybe that's a local thing. Apparently they make these like insane like fucking greaseball burgers that are just like artery clogging goodness. Okay, cool. I could go for a burger right now. Chat, you ever have a blue cheeseburger? Like a burger with blue cheese on it? Because I have, and I don't really... Okay, I didn't have it. I had a bite of it because my friend ordered it. My friend ordered it. And he didn't, like, he got pretty far into it. And he's like, it's kind of like, it's like intense. Well, I guess not intense. But more like it was strong, right? Because I've had blue cheese before. Blue cheese is pretty strong. It's really overpowering. Like, I'm surprised anyone can eat anything with blue cheese, because it feels like blue cheese takes over as, like, the thing you're eating. I've had feta before. Feta, I don't recall, like, much of anything to it, though, other than it was really salty. Oh, well. I guess I should have just did the no mix-up there. I'm surprised that level has never gone through a rework of any kind, because that level is very unfortunate. Even just getting rid of it wouldn't be too bad. I've never had blue cheese with pasta. The burgers are nothing but meat, bun, and ketchup. Well, I'm right there with you, but I also like mustard on my burgers. I've had pulled pork, I've had onion rings, bacon. I've had stuff like more essentially meat and fried product on my burgers. which I like, but I'm really not a vegetable guy on burgers. I don't like tomatoes. I don't care for the texture provided from lettuce. Pickles are whatever, but if I don't really want them. And onions are just lame. Like, I don't like the main vegetables that come on a burger. So usually, like, I'll still eat them. Like, I've had burgers with jalapeno peppers. Those are good. Jalapeno peppers are fine. But for the most part, I just like burgers very simple. The only thing that sucks is that our current climate, chat, a piece of fucking cheese is like 50 cents more. I hate that. You know why? Because every time you ask for a burger, they'll be like, you want it with cheese? No, I don't want it with cheese. You're gonna put a Kraft single slice on there and charge me 50 more cents. Like, hello? I could fucking spit on my burger and give it more flavor than that cheese is gonna provide. So as a result, I never order burgers with cheese. Unless if it's extra, I don't touch it. The only thing I make extra is when I make a poutine for the side, because I am Canadian. I am Canadian and I like poutine. It's very good. Oh, she's going the wrong way. That's unfortunate. He had the right idea, but because Hina decided to bop to the right, he could not win. He didn't have enough meter to get her all the way over there. Poutine looks like slop. I'm not gonna deny that, but when think of the ingredients, it's fries, gravy, and cheese curds. So you put cheese curds on fries, and you put hot gravy on it, and it melts the cheese onto your fries. And, like, you can add all forms of meat and vegetables, whatever the fuck you want, you can add to a poutine. You can just do that. But at its base form, oh, wow. At its base form, poutine is just, like, it's just good. If you like gravy, if you like fries, and you like cheese, then that's perfect. Because it's just, the cheese melts on your fries, and you get a big scoopy. Stick your fork in it, multiple fries, yum yum yum, and it's like amazing. Whoa, look at this creature. Debunni. Open it with the coin gamble. Chad, if you ever get the opportunity to try poutine, you should. You should, just so you can come into my chat and be like, streamer, I tried poutine and it was garbage, and I can just be like, okay. Well, that's fine. What about fries, mac and cheese, and ketchup? The fuck are you eating down there? That was a crazy shot. I have no idea what just happened. I was not ready for that racing player to be that good. I don't know where I even could. What if you just... Sorry, what were we talking about? What if you just ask them for fries, gravy, and cheese? And, you know? Just ask them for those three things together. Do you think they'll look at you weird? I remember in Montreal, I ordered mac and cheese, and it actually said it was like, it had Dorito dust as part of like the ingredients. And I was like, what? So I tried it, it was like 20 bucks, and it was awful. They brought out the whole skillet, and I was like, I went to touch it, and it was hot. I was like, why did they just hand me the fucking thing like fresh off like that? I was so confused. I didn't think it'd be hot. Because why would it be hot? I don't know what just happened. I tried my best. Seemed like he had an idea, but it didn't really work. And now we're... Good. It ain't over. Okay. In Nova Scotia, we have Donaire and Garlic Fingers. That guy's got 30,000 wins. He's playing Default Remu. The new Jun skin has music from the new game? Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense, huh? I want to play that game, but unfortunately I can't. Maybe someday there will be an opportunity to do so. That game did really, really well on DL's site. It's nice to see. 40. Alright. It's now time to play the stupid game. I don't know how this interaction's about to go. Oh my god! No fucking way! No way! What the hell? What the fuck? How did he know? You know what? He trusted that I was a good enough player to do that maneuver, which is why it worked. I can't believe that. I'm angry, but I can't be angry because the only reason that play worked is because I made a good play. What the fuck is that bullshit? How dare you account for my ability to play this game? What are you doing? Why are there frogs on everything? What did you do? What did you do? Oh, they jump. Oh. I see. So you curse objects and next turn they jump. I wonder what they do after that. They turn red, so maybe they jump higher? I read the description, but unless I see it in practice, I have no clue what it actually does. Whoosh. You will now have happy day! Oh, my turn? And we're here now. Okay. Come on! I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah. This hole is the worst hole in the entire game. It's bad. It's bad. I got it this time though. I didn't mean to make it big. I thought it defaulted back to big, and it was still on small. I can't tell because I can't read. I can't read the size. Oh, Hina didn't give a fuck about that last kick. $2,500. That's fine. What a regrettable game. Why are there a million Komachis? Is she a good character? I can't tell if she's good or if you're all just like this. In fact, I'd argue it's probably the latter, but who knows for sure. Oh, there goes my gem. That's what I want to do. I think I'll just take my win and leave. Thank you. Goodbye. I want to draw a Komachi like that. That'd be nice. But I can't do that right now. Can't do anything right now. No time. No time. Got other things I gotta do. I gotta go back to editing. I gotta talk about this character. I gotta talk about relationships. I gotta talk and talk and talk and talk. Streamer! Ugh. What's the best play here, I wonder? Oh, that is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. She got clipped by the box and fucking backflipped back to where she was. Ah! Potato. We're here again. We're here again, man. Oh my god. Did you know? I'm pretty sure we're both trying to play the game right now. Hina. Finally some progress. We're trying. Double, Hina. I didn't even need the double. Insanity. Chat. Sometimes you gotta remember with like the wikis and stuff, all that stuff is written by like fans, you know? Sometimes I feel like it's hard to it's easy to forget that. Like your source of information is, I'm not gonna call it unreliable, of course, because there's, you know, but it's definitely a lot better when it's sourced. But there are definitely times where people take people kind of insert their own opinions in places. You know, oh, you're like a cutout. Jin, why are you a cutout? Well, whatever. You can be whatever you want. When articles link back to source, that's fine. Oh, fucking sushi. That's fine, because it's like the statement makes sense. Like, oh, Zun said this, here's the source, and it's not made up. That's good. But sometimes when it's like things are described and it's not sourced, it makes you wonder what's going on there. I can give you one example that I found. So chat, you remember, I think it was last year, there was that whole debacle on the wiki about Reimu and Marissa, right? I don't really even remember the details on that, but I know that something happened there, and it was not exactly something that flew under the radar. Down you go. I don't know what the details were, but it was old. It was old news. It's you again. I don't remember the details. All I remember is that things were changed in descriptions, and then things were changed back, and it was like, oh, this person bad, this person bad. Because, you know, I don't really look into drama very much. Unfortunately for me, I'm currently being aired all the VTuber drama in the fucking world right now. I don't know who any of these people are, but my god, you gotta know about them. Bye. Okay. Anyway, I found, it's not really much of an example, but if I search Tenshi, Hina, Naui, okay. I want you to get this. This is the description of relationship. I found this for obvious reasons. And it's not sourced. And I've looked. So here's the relationship dialogue with Shion. After the events of Antinomy of Common Flowers, Tenshi and Shion ended up developing a strong and deep friendship with each other. Okay. Initially, Tenshi's brash attitude and privileged upbringing made Shion too shy to question her about even basic facts. Over the events of later Wild Horn Hermit chapters, Tenshi slowly grew more understanding and accommodating of Shion's shyness. What? Recently, the pair of them have regularly attended Hakude shrine parties and are practically inseparable. So, let me tell you something, chat. Tenshi and Shion meet properly for the first time in the Yorigami ending in 15.5. That's where they first meet. And immediately out the gate, she is introducing Tenshi to her sister and telling Jun about how the celestial good fortune just, like, can't be corrupted, essentially. And she's excited by that. So that is the extent of that. That is the extent of that. So this entire second sentence, I have no idea where the source is. I don't know where this source is coming from, that this is their relationship at the start, because this was not their relationship at the start of anything. This is not their relationship at the start of anything. I don't know. I have no idea where. This is why things with sources are important. Because I'd like to see exactly where this interaction between them came from. Because the only things that Tenshi and Shion have interacted in canon is their ending in 15.5 and Wild Horn Hermit. Specifically chapter 45. That chapter is pretty heavy-handed about it. So yeah, it's not necessarily the most egregious thing I've ever read, but it's very obvious by the writing that whoever wrote that has some ulterior motives. Oh no. Brother, you didn't just do that. Come on now. Oh no, I failed. I've let the whole team down. I've let everybody down. I don't know. Like, that's the only one that's even remotely like that. That's the thing. The only one even remotely like that. It's a little too I wouldn't call it on the nose, I suppose, but like it's very clear by the way it's written that whoever wrote that is clearly a fan of the two together. And their additional comments on it make that, you know. Debunni is back. Ah, this is a bad shot. But that's like the only one I've really seen like that. That's the interesting part. And like I said, there was this debacle with Reimu and Marissa a while back. Goodbye. Now I'm pretty sure Aya Azuma is actually a fan of that pairing as well. And I base this almost entirely on the fact that they have a doujin about those two together. But Chapter 45 of Wildhorn Hermit does actually have a few panels that indicate a good relationship between the two of them. However, a good relationship between two characters doesn't necessarily mean, you know. But don't tell people that. Some people aren't ready for that information. Some people aren't ready for such information, such infographics. Look at this. Look at this. Let me look at the Shion page. Okay, the Shion page with Tenchi says, a celestial with apparently inextinguishable good luck, unaffected by Shion's misfortune, and that became her friend after she realized that the poverty god's misfortune wouldn't affect her. Hold on. Oh, I clicked the one blue link there. Since unlike everyone else, a celestial doesn't mind being near her, Shion thinks someone like Tenchi can finally make her feel happy. For almost a year after the perfect destiny, the two are still seen spending time together against Sokyo, organizing a couple banquets. They did that twice. Shion seems to care a lot about Tenchi, almost starting to cry when she thought Tenchi was angry with her due to her headache. Now, the funny thing about that is that that's actually true. Now, I don't know necessarily if Tenchi was angry, but that bit about her tearing up with Tenchi having a headache is actually true. That's one of the last panels in Chapter 45. So, yeah. That part is true. It's even sourced. That's the crazy part. That is sourced. Okay, we both suck at this game, clearly. Oh. Wild Herbert, Chapter 45, yep. That's a big one. It's a big one. Oh no. Chapter 45 is a good chapter. It's about Tenchi running a celestial banquet at the Hakude Shrine, but she makes, like, slop. But because Shion's life is so fucking unfortunate, like, that slop that Tenchi provides is like heaven to her. And, like, she's loving the food. She is thanking the gods for the ability to eat that food. And then everybody at the banquet is like, they feel bad for her. You can tell, because, like, they're like, I'm not gonna eat this shit. And then Shiana's like in tears. She's so happy, and everybody like looks at the food and they're like, "Oh my god." All right, I guess I'll eat it. It's a good chapter. It's actually a good chapter. Tenchi is good and Shion is good. The way they're portrayed in that chapter is very good. And like I said, they are friends. They do hang out. And Shion is basically a yes man to Tenchi. Poor Iku. Wonder what she's doing nowadays. Okay, I don't know what just happened, but sure. Just take my win and leave. Didn't like that one, did you? You know what's funny about Iku chat? Her relationship to Tenchi is basically non-existent. But because they were in the same game, and they're both from heaven, whoo, baby! We got that work going. Tenchi didn't even know her name when they met in Scarlet Weather Rhapsody. Did you know that? Didn't know her name. Didn't know her name. Popped up in front of her and was like, I don't know who you are. Well, that's a neat little trick you pulled there. You want to see my trick? Good trick, right? Pretty good. It's funny to me because Iku and Tenchi Iku and Tenchi pair up a lot in fan stuff. Like, obviously there's Tempest of Heavens and Earth, where the whole mission of the game is Tenchi trying to find Iku. There's also, Shingyaku Tentoho, Toy Ace Attorney, where you the special chapter with Tenchi, where Iku is your assistant. There's Lotus Lambreth R, where Iku is your first partner. Stuff like that, right? Was the CDS the first time Tori and Hina ever interacted in canon? Yes. And they didn't even interact directly, because Nitori was unconscious. Hina's the one that dragged her out of the river. But they didn't act, like, she wasn't actually conscious when they quote-unquote met. Fascinating, isn't it? It's location relation, game relation. There's a few things, but yeah, they don't interact in canon. Actually, speaking of that, one of the funniest explanations I saw, like, one of the reasons listed for, like, why is because when you pair up every character in Mountain of Faith, those two are left alone. Because you take Suako, Kaneko, and Tsunai, right? That's one group. You have Minariko and Shizuha, that's another group. And you have Aya and Momiji. And that only leaves two characters. That leaves Nitori and Hina. So they're the leftovers. So they get paired up and like that. It's funny. Funny, that one. It is. But no, they have there's not really anything actually connecting them, but they live in the mountains, so maybe they interacted before, and that's, again, you don't need a lot for people. You don't need a lot for shipping. A lot of shipping reasons are extremely, extremely simple. You don't have to think about it even remotely. Think of Rainbow and Marissa, chat. Can you actually give me, like, specific examples for Rainbow and Marissa? Because they're just in everything, and they're always in it together in some capacity. So, like, if you told me to explain why, there's nothing I could tell you other than because. there's nothing I can tell you. It's just everything. You can't narrow it down. You can't group it up. What are you playing with there? It's just fucking everything. In Hina and Nitori's case, it's fascinating because there are a couple aspects to them that you can be like, oh, you know, X, Y, and Z. But with Rainbow and Marissa, it's literally just, that's the protagonist, that's the deuteragonist. And then, you know, it's really that simple. I tried to explain it. I really fucking tried to explain it, but it is impossible to actually explain. Because they just appear in everything together in some capacity. And that's all there is to it. They show up a lot together, they're friends. And that's the big one, chat. That 6-letter F word. Ooh. Ooh. We take that one to the bank sometimes. You were my friend. You were my friend as well. F is for friends who do stuff together. SpongeBob, you were right. You were right, but you were wrong. But you were right, but you were wrong. Okay? But you were right, but you were wrong. Attempting to explain shipping has proven to be a very difficult task. Because some characters are just unexplainable. Unexplainable in the sense that, like, there's just too much to actually explain. When there's less, that's easier to pin down aspects. Like, chat, you know a popular pairing is Raisin and Yomu? Can you explain that to me? Can you explain that one to me? Legitimately. Oh no. See, the reason I went with was the idea that both of them are servants who get bullied a lot. They work better than with Sakuya because Sakuya is more in control in her situation, right? Sakuya is a lot, like, she's a servant, but she's not nearly as poorly treated as those two are in fanon. Even to an extent in canon, Sakuya does not get, like, much of any flack. The gun and sword combo, yeah, that also exists. The contrast there is neat. I didn't include that, though, because that seemed kind of silly. One uses swords and one uses guns. There go, they like kissing each other, like... That sounds stupid to anyone else. But, like, there wasn't, like, that pair is actually kind of, like, there's a bit there in terms of, like, art and stuff, but there's really not much in the way of a substantial explanation other than what we said. But, like, you see how you thought of reasons there, chat? You see how you thought of reasons there? Like, oh, why are those two characters shit? Oh, because X, Y, like, right? You see that? But then, again, look at Rainbow and Marissa. Can you actually tangibly explain Rainbow and Marissa to me? Because I could not figure out how to explain that at all, outside of how I said it. Because there's so little to go off of with Yomu and Raisin, but there's enough there that you can pin something down. It has more, I don't know, weight to it, I guess? Maybe? I don't really know the best way to say it. I don't really know the best way to say it. But like I said, shipping does not need any reason. But I feel like there are some pairings you can see and think like, oh, Jesus, Hina. You can kind of like mentally connect the dots yourself and be like, oh, I understand why somebody would put those two characters together, right? But like with Yomu and Raisin, for example, again, like there's, ooh, that looks very good. You can connect dots and be like, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. But like when you see Rainbow and Marissa, it's just one of those things that you just see it and you're like, yeah, that makes sense, you know? You don't have to sit there and explain it to yourself. You don't have to see, like, find explanations, similarities, none of that. You just see that and you're like, yeah, okay, I get why people would ship that because it's fucking shipping, right? That's just how it works. Sometimes it's kind of fun to try and figure out why things are popular. Here's one, chat. Here's one. Sagume and Doremi. Explain that one to me. I'm not kidding. Do you have any idea how popular that one is relative to how little sense it makes? I could not think of a single fucking explanation at all. Stage adjacency is not good enough. It's not good enough. Do you know how their interaction in canon worked? I bet you don't. Let me explain it to everybody. Here's how Doremi and Sagume's interaction went. Sagume went to Doremi and told her to close the way to the lunar capital and change the way to the fake lunar capital in the dream with the events of 1215. To which Doremi clearly didn't fucking do, because when you beat Doremi in stage 3, she sends you to the real lunar capital anyway. So she doesn't work for Sagume in any capacity, and the fact that she immediately fucking, like, sends you, it goes against what Sagume asked there, and sends the protagonists away. Clearly they like each other. There's no reason for it. It's just crazy to me, because that one is actually kind of popular, but I have nothing. I have no explanation. I have no reasoning. There's no fucking reason for it, but it got so popular, and I don't know why. Other characters can be explained or reasoned in a way that is good enough as a reason, right? But not those two. I don't understand those two. It's not like it's bad or anything. I'm just trying to figure out the reason why that one is as popular as it is, because those characters are essentially have nothing to do with each other at all. They're not even friends. They're not friends. They're not friends. They are not friends. If they were friends, Doremi would have obliged her request. She fucking didn't. Doremi told her to eat dick. I mean, she didn't really tell her to eat dick necessarily, but here's the thing, chat. According to the wiki, I couldn't find the source on this, because why source your things? According to the wiki for LOL-K, Sagume asked Doremi to do that, and Doremi didn't even fucking do it. Doremi said it was a hassle and didn't bother. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a source on that, but at the very least, I can find a source on the fact that Doremi does in fact send the protagonist to the lunar capital real, when she shouldn't have. So, yeah, they are not friends. They're not friends. I don't know. I don't know, man. Although, you know what is fun about Sagume? Sagume communicates with, like, I like when Sagume communicates with notebooks, where she writes down her words. It's in the Omake. Hold on. Who's Doremi? Is it in Doremi's or Sagume's? Oh, I read them both. Can erase, only use dreams skillfully, can go anywhere, to watch people ensure it doesn't disturb the order of things. Okay, Sagume it is. Relationships, Sumireko. Fuck Sumireko! I gotta take my turn. Okay. Sagume. Omake. Occupies, technically classed with divine spirits, talk much, so speed amount of Jaku, accomplished ends in failure, something bad, approaching capital of dreams. However, it certainly couldn't stay cooped up along a dream, the more it erodes one's mind. Okay. The lunar capital is purified, limited its size, spread against Tokyo, Power Stone, urban legends, Paulo cut over theory, no lunar capital. Okay, no, I don't see anything in the Omake. You're the trial Omake, you gotta read the full game one. What? What do you mean the full game omake? Where's the full game omake? Strategy, story, where's that at? Where can I find the full game omake? Only appears in a trial. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Oh, you're right, I did read the trial one. This plan was bothersome to her since she didn't feel like playing along. It's also been half the year already and there's no sign of progress. Well, look at that! I found the source. The source is her omake. Okay. So she didn't actually cooperate at all. See, they're friends. Sounds like friends. Chat, you get some high fucking grade copium over there, don't you? Hey, can you do this for me? No. If Kagame had ordered Dormy to create a duplicate lunar capital and Dreamwell as part of Former's plan, the two have been depicted as being friends or even lovers. Do you see? You see what I mean? Where's the semblance of understanding there? Bro, you just went from fucking... Do you understand what you just did? That whole paragraph is like watching somebody bunt and then acting like they got a home run. Like, they barely even touch the ball, but suddenly they fucking run the whole course of the field. That's how that paragraph reads. You get from fucking first base to a But chat, have you seen art of them? Have you seen the art? Because I have. I've seen the art. I like that guy who draws Sagame, but her skirt is clearly not long enough for some reason. That shit mega confuses me, by the way. I don't understand that at all. What are you doing? Why are you even drawing, like, why are you wearing that outfit if it doesn't even, like, properly cover everything? That makes no sense to me. Skirts aren't that short. Don't be doing that. Play the fucking rules. I feel like I see art of them everywhere, but how? That's what I'm saying, dude! How did I misclick? I hit my desk. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're... You see them so much, and it's like, why are they popular? Did they do something together? No, they've done literally nothing. They don't do anything. They don't do anything together at all. Their canon interaction starts and stops in a prologue text. All of their interaction takes place before the game even happens. They never interact in the game itself. But how did it happen? How did it happen? I need another. Give me another glass. Give me another glass. Give me another glass. Waiter! They never interact again. No, they have no relationship at all. I wouldn't call it the weirdest ship, obviously, because there's a lot of crack ships that exist, but I think it might be the weirdest popular ship. You know what I mean? Like, if you were gonna look at pairings that you like are popular, I think that's the one that's the strangest, because there's really just nothing there yet. At the same time, there's enough there for somebody. A lot of people. I don't get it. I don't get it. No, there's nothing. Because Sagame's only other appearance is in one where Doremi isn't really there at all. I guess when you put it like that, yeah. When you break up the total 15 cast, I mean, yeah, kinda, but Sagame is also like, I mean, no, because Ringo and Seiden, and then Junko, Clown, and Hikatia, so that really does just kind of leave Doremi and Sagame. I guess that you're right about that. Weirdest ship is Moko Kaguya. I mean, if you think of it like that, sure, but I think really what it is between those two is the fact that they will always have each other no matter what happens. No matter what the situation. Oh, hello, cat. They're immortal. They will always be, you know. Their relationship is actually a lot better than it used to be, that's for sure. But they're a little fascinating. Because, like, even when everybody that Moko knows and loves goes, like, Kaguya will still be there. Kaguya will always be there, no matter what. So there's some kind of grounds to that like that. Even though a lot of the time the ship is kind of awkward because Moko doesn't really like Kaguya in a lot of them. And the result is usually the tag that starts with H and ends with X. Well, not usually, but I'm afraid the only time I've seen that tag so far has been with those two. So, you know. You know. Hold on. That one quite popular though. Whoa. Crazy. Kaguya. Kaguya and Moko and Kane and Moko are actually pretty, they're pretty, oh jeez. They're pretty equal in hits. Like, one is not more popular than the other by a huge margin. They're pretty equal. What's interesting about them is that both characters offer very different dynamics. Has anyone written about Kane and Kaguya? Well, let's find out. Pairing. Kane, Kaguya. I imagine one tag I'm gonna see here is not gonna be a tag I want to read. Never mind. Oh wait, there's two images here, and both of them have Moko in them. So, whoa! Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Kaguya has, like... Kaguya has no reason to, like, care about Kane at all, though. See, that's one of those ships that makes no sense, because there's just nothing with those two at all. Now, clearly there's art that exists of it, but at the same time, it's not, you know... Yeah, Kane and Aaron is one that I've seen. They're both caretakers, essentially. Sometimes Kane is basically Eren, is Moko's Eren in a lot of cases. That's kind of how it is for her. But sometimes Eren is involved. They're involved. Well, Kaguya and Moko are involved. But Eren's a bitch, so she deserves nothing. Some ships, I can't help but feel like some ships exist for the sake of being different. For the sake of feeling different, for standing out in a weird way. Maybe that's a bad thing to say, I don't know. But if somebody is like, if somebody is going off about literally like who, and like two completely like random whoever characters, and they're just very loud about it, you gotta wonder if they actually give a rat's ass, or if it's just like they've decided that this is their character and this is what gets them attention. Oh, this is the guy who really likes this weird pair. This is how people know me. But it's not important how they know you. All you care about is that somebody knows you now. Doesn't matter the reason. You can stand out by being extremely niche in a weird way. And you know, some people love that. I'm gonna go to Twitter. I'm gonna put in my bio, #1 fictional character fan. Like, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. You are the #1 fan in the entire world of this character. Are you, though? Because it seems to me you're just the loudest fucking fan of this character in the world. If you're the #1 fan of a character, then develop a hobby and get creating. Then I'll believe you. Look at Mizusoba. Mizusoba could call himself the greatest Hina fan in the world, and I have a hard time contesting that because this motherfucker just creates Hina. That's what he does. That's what he does. I can believe such a claim. He puts his blood, sweat, and tears into creating Hina. Even when he goes on Twitter and he talks about Hina, he still backs it up with images and stuff. His entire persona. But then you just get loud people who don't do anything except, you know, complain when you talk about the character they like in a way that they don't like. There's a lot of pairs. I like that one, Reimu and Daiose. That one was nice. That was a good one. The 95th Remilia. 95 Remilias. I think I made a mistake. Do you think who would win, chat? 1 billion lions and 95 Remilias? Now that's a question for the ages. I don't think we're getting Hina out of this tub. I'd rather one of us win than we tie though, so I'm gonna keep trying. See, chat, if you're a fan of a character, if you're a big fan of a character, that passion can really rub off on people. I am a prime example of this, by the way. My favorite character in the series. It is hard for me to say that I was not influenced by Mizusoba's work in that regard. The way he handles the characters he likes is very good, and that passion rubbed off on me. And now here we are. Do you think this is gonna work? We're gonna find out. That really just didn't work, huh? Okay. I tried. I really tried. It was better somebody won that than we both lost it, but unfortunate. I'm just gonna win real quick. Cha-cha-boom! Now the thing is, I'm not like a super Hina fan or anything like that. I like Hina. Hina's funny. I like saying her name, but like, you know, it's still at the end of the day for me, it's Hina. But if you know, if you see Mizusoba's shit and you're like, yeah, Hina, I love Hina, then it's like he did his job, right? His passion for the character was, what's the word? His passion for the character prevailed, and it influenced your opinion of it. I mean, it happens all the time, right? That Alice artist, Mitsunada. That motherfucker draws the most beautiful Alice I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit, she's so pretty. And now here I am. Now here I am. This is how it works, though. This is how it works. This is how it is. I wonder what it is about Hina you like so much anyway. Really, I'm curious. Hold on, chat. I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back. Right back. More Hina in a second. Whoa. Oh. Mizusoba's stuff is good. A lot of reasons to like characters, yeah. It's just usually when a character is your favorite, it's cause it speaks to you on like it speaks to you on a personal level? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think Jun speaks to me on a personal level at all. The only thing Jun would speak to me about is my credit card information. So, you know, I'm not very passionate about my credit card information, just so you know. I don't really know. I want money, that's pretty relatable. Then why don't you like Jun, huh? One day you realize there exists a perfect girl and she isn't real. Yeah, that happened about a week or two ago. That did happen almost 2 weeks ago. playing the fucking Jun stage, dude. I like Reimu. She wants money. Yeah, but is Reimu your favorite character, or is she just one of your favorite characters? My favorite character I wouldn't want to be anywhere near in real life, because that bitch is a walking red flag. But it's okay, because chat, in fiction, red flags, you know, the color red is so... There's so many different shades of red. And in fiction, that can be anything. Doesn't have to be red, you know? Reimu was my first favorite, and she's still like top 5. So, I really like Reimu. Uh-oh, stinky. I kind of blew that one. Vices are interesting. To make a character with pretty much no vice interesting, there's a certain dynamic you have to do for them. Otherwise, it just comes off as insincere. That's how I find. Characters like Daiose, for example, she can be a character with no vices because she's, you know, she's one of those characters, you know. Small, innocent, does her best, and you just, you know, you want to cheer her on. But if you just make a character who's perfect because they're perfect, then you just get annoyed by them. But Daiose is far from perfect. She's just a whatever character, honestly. But, you know, you see her try her best and you root for her because you know that she's never really going to be able to do anything crazy. But if Daiose... You know what? Daiose would be the perfect character for a magical girl show. You know, one that's actually good. As you go through Toho, your favorites change up a lot. They change up a lot more when you don't know later characters because, well, most people's starting position is usually the same, but they find characters they like and things get shifted around a lot. And then once you kind of have seen everything, when you've seen everything surface level to Toho, so like you've seen the games, you've been introduced to all the characters essentially, that's when things kind of start to fluctuate based on more information and stuff you see on them. Like, for example, the first ever top 3 I had was Reimu, Yomu, and Yukari. That was my top 3. When the only games I had experienced was 7, 6, and 7.5. Yomu is not my favorite. Yukari is far from my favorite. Reimu is still pretty up there, though. So, like, that happens. And Raisin actually... Raisin has a bit of a thing where she's considered, like, Toho beginners. She's got some kind of aspect to her where it's like... she's really popular with new people to the series because she's very, like, simple, I guess. But she's one of those characters that doesn't always stick up there for people as they find more and more characters. But she's a very common beginner favorite because of the... I mean, she's a rabbit girl, she wears a cool suit, she fires guns. All kinds of things about her is pretty cool. I wonder what, like... I wonder what my, like, old sorter kind of deals would look like when I was still really relatively new. I mean, obviously, like I said, the oldest one I did, just top 3 favorites based on opinion at the time for those 3, but those 3 aren't really the same. The spear. Oh. Goodbye, Tay. Goodbye, Tay. It's like, how do I say it? When it comes to, like, characters, some people maybe don't want to admit this because it definitely feels a little bit shallow. But I think the biggest thing to liking a character is, and always will be, physical design. No matter how you try and slice it. If you don't like how a character looks, there's just no way you're gonna like how they are. If you dislike how a character looks, then there's always gonna be an issue there. But people don't like to talk about that because, you know, it feels shallow. It feels very shallow to say it like that. Now granted, there are some characters that you cannot really care much for their physical appearance, but you like their personality and stuff, so you still like them. But the characters you really like are always characters with physical designs appeal to you. Just the way they are, the way they look. Not me, streamer, I'm different. Okay, chat member. That's fine. You can be different. You can be special. You can be a special boy. It's just true for life, though. No, yeah, it is. Like I said, people don't like to admit it, though. And I get why. It does make you feel kind of shallow. It's like, I really like this character because X, Y, and Z. It's like, oh, you like how she looks, right? Well, I mean, yeah, I do. Alright, cool. End of conversation. Why do you like this character more than the other? Because she looks prettier to me. These characters have literally the same personality, which makes this one better. The way she looks. I like her accessories. I like her hairstyle. I like her outfit. Oh, okay. Chat, I like boots. I think boots are awesome. I also like pantyhose. I think pantyhose is awesome. Characters who wear that shit, sign me the fuck up. And that's, you know, again, feels shallow. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. There are some hairstyles I don't particularly like. I think the one I like the least is short hair with short bangs. I don't like that hairstyle very much at all because it I don't know. I guess it feels way too immature. Way too young. I don't like it. But for the most part, I don't really have a problem like with hairstyles at all. There's only like a few hairstyles that really just... I see them and I'm just like, okay, no matter what this character does, they're never gonna be a favorite for me. If Sonic the Hedgehog was a worm, I don't think he'd be as cool. Yeah? I mean, look at Earthworm Jim. Physical appeal is always a big aspect. It'll always be a big aspect. You like this character? I do. So the design appeals to you. And obviously, while I say that's shallow and whatnot, it's not like it's the only thing. There are a lot of character designs in Toho that I like. Case in point, the lady you see on the screen, or saw on the screen. But like, she's not my favorite because there are other aspects of the character that still exist, right? So these are all characters I like their design of, but once you get past the first hurdle of do I like this design, it becomes do I like how this character is. Now, I like some characters' designs more than others, even in the case of like the characters I like the most of. But would I say Jun is my absolute favorite physical design? Probably not. That was a wild shot. I like Jun's design a lot. But isn't it my absolute favorite based on physical appearance alone? probably debatable. I'd have to think about it. I really would. Yeah, I never liked Raymond. Raymond's weird. I don't hate him, but nice shot. Never really into Raymond. What's impressive to me is that if Zun's art is able to make you feel something towards a character, that's probably means you're gonna like that character, because Zun's art is not very flattering. But no, I was saying, like, my favorite characters, like, I like Seika's design, I like Rainbow's design, I like Rumia's design. Rumia's design is actually very simple, but her simple design goes with her simple, like, attitude, you know? She's so basic that it's appealing. Nothing super crazy about her. I like Yuma's design. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, there's a lot of different things that go into it. But like I said, I really do like, I like Jun's design a lot, but it's hard for me to say with 100% confidence that Jun's physical design is my absolute favorite of all the characters. Because look at Momiji. Dude, Momiji's not even like top 20, I think, of characters I like, but her design is awesome. She's so fucking cool. But my problem with her is that, like, she's not really much of a character to me. Even with the stuff I've seen, you know, it's all well and good, but she's not really, doesn't really do anything for me. But her design is awesome, you know? So that's kind of like if you ask me if Momiji's design was good, I would say, yeah, it's great. I wouldn't say it's anything outstanding or revolutionary, but it's good. It's a wolf girl. But she's not my favorite character by any means. So, like, physical design is still in play there, but there's still a lot of characters in front of her that I like more. Even though it's pretty arguable, like, I think I probably like her physical design more than Ramilia, but I like Ramilia more as a character. Ramilia is goofy. But I like the aspects that make her Ramilia's character more than just her physical design. But obviously I like her physical design, because if I didn't, then like I wouldn't really like her that much. A character I don't like design-wise, this isn't really a surprise, but Mamizo. I don't like Mamizo's physical design at all. Don't like her outfit. I don't like her hairstyle that much. I really don't like the combination of her hairstyle and glasses. Sumireko's actually similar in that regard. But yeah, there's a lot of aspects to like Mamizo's physical design that does nothing for me at all. She looks too mature, but not mature in the sense of like Yukari mature, but more in the sense of like old. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. I think Zamu's outfit is stupid. Her stupid fucking baggy shorts. Not even short. They're stupid though. I don't like old people. That's not true. I like Tay. Tay's old. Mamizo is just like stereotypically old. She looks old. She smokes from a fucking pipe, dude. So old. Pierogi. So unfortunately for me, early on, there was definitely a lot of indifference towards her character. I didn't like her design that much, so I didn't care about her. But then, as things went on, I came to like her less and less. So, you know. Sanyo is another one. I don't like Sanyo's design at all. I don't like what she's based on at all. I don't like her outfit. I really don't like that she smokes. I actually hate that trope a lot for characters. I don't like when Moko smokes either. As a result, really for Toho, it's a lot of the characters who look like they're supposed to be older. Misumaru, I don't like her design. Kanako, I don't like her design. I like Yukari's design though. She's different. And Eren, I don't really mind Eren's design, but Eren pisses me off because she's Eren. What a bitch. Oh, man. No, I don't like Sanyo. I don't like the basis of her design. I don't like her design. I don't like that she smokes. A lot of things I don't really like about her. But that's fine. Not every character in the world is designed to appeal to me. And you know, with a character like Sanyo, I really don't have to worry about her stealing any important spots. Yeah, boy. Letty's kind of another one, but not really. I don't know why, but Letty always kind of felt like an older character to me. But I think that's just because her outfit is like peak old style Zun. You know what I mean? A real peak old style. But there's definitely things I've seen of Letty where it's like, oh, she's nice. But there's something about her design and attitude that's never really done much for me at all. Okay, can you not flip the screen? I can't play the game in these conditions. Oh my god, I don't know how to play the game in these conditions. I really don't. Crystallized Silver is actually pretty good. I like it. I like the theme. I don't really like her outfit, and I don't really like her main, like, fanon gimmick, I suppose. But I did really like Letty and Sengoku Gensokyo, which, by the way, chat, that game has given me some extreme mileage in my video. I had to use footage for fan games where characters actually interact with each other, and that game is pretty good for that. Quite a lot of things I've gotten out of that one already, so it's a good thing I played that. Really is. You want to be portrayed as old? No, I disagree. I think it's just the combination of her outfit and her haircut. Because Yuki Onna are usually portrayed as slender with long straight hair. Letty she has short hair, and her most popular interpretation tends to suggest that she is anything but slim. So she's kind of the opposite in that regard. But also, I think her outfit's kind of doofy looking anyway. Urami's another one. Urami's design doesn't do anything for me. I really think in Urami's case, it's just her outfit. I think it's just her outfit. I see her outfit and I just... God, I don't like it at all. Maybe her hair tries too hard. I don't really know. But when I look at Urami, it really just doesn't do anything for me at all. I don't care about her in the slightest. But I couldn't really tell you why outside of what I just told you. That's all. But I like Kutaka. I like Kutaka's outfit. It's silly looking. P. Goofball. I like Narumi too. Narumi's neat. You know, she's got weird ears. She's got weird ears. I don't know which one's the real Hina anymore. I'm pretty sure I know which one the real Hina is now. Whoa. Bye, Hina. See you later. Ugh. I think one of the big things that does kind of hinder Zun is that His art style works better for characters who are more gooby in nature. You know what I mean? But like when he draws a character like Kaneko the same way he draws a character like Chirno, there's like a disconnect there, right? Like when I see his art style on those two characters, oh goodbye, I think like, okay, that art style works well for Chirno because Chirno is a goober. But like Kaneko's not really a goober at all. So it just doesn't really work for me, I guess. So whenever he does like older characters or characters who are supposed to be older, it always tends to fall flat for me. Just because I feel like his art style doesn't really do it justice. But then I don't really even like characters like that to begin with, so other art styles don't do much for it either. It depends on how old they're depicted, I think. That's the big thing. Like a character like Misamaru, for example, she feels like she's supposed to be respected as a very, like, you know, experienced elder. But to me, she's just ugly. Yashie trying to be intimidating, looking like a little baby idiot. Yeah, with her giant hands and no chest. She's a goofball. She's not very intimidating, but I'm not talking necessarily like that. Yuma's a big one for that as well. Yuma's pretty big for that when Zin got his hands on that design and he turned her into a fucking... He turned her into a gooby. But like, it's still kind of fine for her, I guess, because she's small in nature. But at the same time, it felt kind of weird that she was changed, right? Saki was okay. Because Saki isn't really meant to be taken as, like, old, wise, and knowledgeable. That's really what it is. When I first saw Kaneko, I was like... I immediately knew when I saw Kaneko for the first time that this was not a character I was going to like. I had a very good feeling about that when I first saw her. Because, like, this character embodies almost every aspect of characters that don't do anything for me. And then I saw Suiko and I was like, yo! So, you know, there you go. I think that happened for a lot of people, though. I think a lot of people experienced exactly that. Because she had a stupid hat. She had a very stupid hat on her head. And she, like, fit better for Zun's style. Better than Kaneko did. I have an idea. Watch this. That almost worked. Yeah, I don't really like Kaneko's colors that much. The red and the brown and, like, the bluish purple hair. I don't like her haircut. I don't really dig it. When I first saw Suiko, like my attention was immediately drawn to her stupid hat. I was like, what is that creature? But like, I liked Yukari a lot. Especially in 7.5. I thought Yukari was really cool. I didn't hate Yiko. Yiko looks like a gooby. Even though she's supposed to be old and wise as well. Sun's art kind of does well for her because, Jesus Christ. Because, you know, she acts like that anyway. She doesn't act her age. Her age is limitless. She's dead. Now that I think about it, I think Kaneko was like the first character I saw that I was readily like, yeah, I'm not gonna like this character very much. I think she was the first character I saw that I felt that way. I see. Something tells me you've been in this situation a couple times and you knew exactly that was gonna happen. It's fine. mind me, I'm just taking a drink. That's all. Just taking a drink. Just taking a drink. I think Junko's Sun art does her justice. Yeah. Yeah, I could agree to that. Junko is definitely one of those characters that she's supposed to be older. And this is gonna sound really stupid, chat, but there's something about her design that is a lot more... How do I describe it? There's something about her that is a lot more pleasant to look at compared to other older characters. That's unfortunate. I don't feel like you deserve to lose there, but unfortunately, I'm gonna take my fraudulent win to the bank. Hina March. I'm not even really a big Junko fan, by the way. Junko is a character who doesn't cross my mind in any real capacity, but there's something about her that I feel like sticks out a little more. I mean, she's literally a mom, so... Hold on, I need to think about what I'm about to say, because if I say it the wrong way, it's gonna live with me for the rest of my life. I don't really know how to phrase it. Maybe it's just the way her outfit is. Maybe it's her design. It's just appealing to me. I don't know. Suwako is also a mother, yes, I know. There's something about her that's a little different, I guess. Well, like I said, she's not my favorite character by any means. She certainly doesn't come off as intimidating as she should in Win 15 with Zun's art. That I fully agree with. But I feel that way about Yashie as well. Yashie's art in 17 does not paint a pretty picture for her. But then in Toho 19, the things that happen to Yashie in Toho 19 are definitely more reflective of her art, I find. And what I mean is that the way shit happened to her, I can imagine her being a goobie like that. Yeah, Tumble Hina. Tumble Hina. Does any Zun stance look intimidating though? Probably EOSD Sakuya. Because EOSD Sakuya gives you a dirty look and it makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. But other than that, not really. Yomo's also got the stink eye. She's got that big stinky K. Rool eye. I don't particularly have a problem with Zun's art, but there's definitely a lot of characters who benefited more from fan art than others. And I think pretty much all the older characters do. But the thing is, the older type of characters are also generally unpopular comparatively to some of the other ones. So, it's like, obviously Junko's pretty popular. But when you look at popularity for characters within groups, it's almost upsetting. Kaneko is the biggest example I can think of. Suwako, Kaneko, and Sanai are all part of Moria. That's their group. But if you look at the popularity within that group, Kaneko is nowhere near Suwako and Sanai. It's kind of crazy. She is so far away from those two that if you didn't know that those three were like together as one group, you wouldn't even you would never think that would be the case. You wouldn't think that'd be the case. That doesn't happen for Yukari, interestingly enough. I think Chen is the lowest on that. But this is a big thing. Yukari Yukari. Yukari. The fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You just killed a guy. You fucking killed him. You fucking stabbed him, and then you stabbed him again. He's dead. Nice. He's dead. Speak to me, brother. Speak to me. Hit him with the game-winning move. Man gets a 10-second timeout. Oops, let me fix that. Ban. Oh. Okay, what was I saying? No, Yukari is like the most popular of those three. But I think a big thing that helps with Yukari is Yukari is actually part of some like pretty big ships. So Yuko and Reimu specifically, and Ron to an extent of course. Yuko's got her hands in a lot of places, so her popularity is pretty up there. She has decent amounts of canon roles as well, and her character is very important to the overall nature of Gensokyo. Also, the way her character works means that she's a good character to use in a lot of different settings. So, you know, there's a lot of uses for her. When you work with a character, you tend to like them more, right? Okay. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay. You picture a character in your head, do you picture Zunart or a different style? I don't know. Never really thought of that. I guess... Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Well, with a character like Jun, for example, she doesn't have, like, Zun art, you know? Suika as well. I guess it's more so, I think of the character in, like, the latest art that exists for them, I suppose, but not really at the same time. I couldn't tell you, because it's a hard thing to really, like... It's a hard thing to think about. When I think of a character, what comes to mind first? I don't know. Maybe it's just fan art I've seen. Maybe it's an image that doesn't exist that I wish did exist. Oh man. It's like a word association game. When you think of a word, what's the first Toho character that comes to mind? Right? Something like that, I guess. The most prominent thing about Zun's art nowadays is that his characters actually have, like, a complexion that doesn't make them look pale as a ghost. And also, the wind is blowing towards all of his characters, so you can see the pelvis lines. That's the main thing to take away from Zun's latest art. He's created bones. This is very important. Almost as important as the fact that I have to go take a piss. I'll be right back! See you in a bit! that emote is recognizable from 50 feet away from your computer? Straight up. Just walk as far as you feasibly can from your computer and look at the chat, and you'll be like, yeah, I can tell what emote that is. I can see it when I'm coming back into the fucking room, you stupid bastards. No, he's not banned. He's not banned. He's unbanned. It was just an accident real quick. It was just funny. Because it went from timeout to ban. I thought it was funny. It's not a big deal, chat. Don't worry about it. He's fine. He's fine. There's no way you win. Alright, win like that again and then you're gonna get banned. Alright? I promise you. Chat, I was thinking of an idea I wanted to do. Good lord. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just thinking about how things... Thinking about how the world is when I see things like this. Sometimes I wonder about myself. Am I really this simple? Am I really this easy? Does it really not take that much for me? Like, what am I? How fucking unsophisticated can you be? Streamer, she's just wearing a hoodie. I know. She's just... What the shit? Oh god. Oh jeez. I have no idea what I'm looking at. This fucking music. This is a hard stage to read. I won! I did it. Alright. Okay. Hold on. That's it for the day. That's it for the day. Chad, an idea I wanted to try at some point. You remember the you remember the thing I did about with guessing characters based on interaction? That one was fun. I enjoyed that. This might work. No. Yeah. I wasn't gonna do like that. But the idea, the concept. The concept of it. So the idea I had in mind was essentially create a Google Doc where you can anonymously, yeah, that's the word. Send in your worst opinions, but you can do it anonymously because that way nobody has to know you know. You can when you get absolutely chastised for your shit opinion, nobody has to know it's yours. So that's what I want to see, right? That's what I want to see. I want a submission. Omega bait. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Submit your takes. Submit your shitty takes. You can do it completely anonymously. You can give me your shitty takes and I'll read them and I will not agree with them or I will agree with them. Who knows? That said, couple ground rules I would be putting down to avoid any annoyance. Any single opinion regarding a character's gender or sexual orientation, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. That is... Oh man, am I not touching anything like that? No fucking thank you. That is a game that is not worth playing. That is the kind of thing right there that there is no means of civil discussion. There is just fuck you. So any and all opinions would be, you know, what do you mean gender? They are all girls. Oh. This is exactly I don't want to discuss. This is the kind of topic that one wrong move and your fucking leg gets blown off. Whoa. My leg! It's a minefield. It's a minefield. A lot of people have opinions on Toho that are, in my opinion, very, very bad. Like, laughably bad. But like, when I see opinions like that, I don't really feel a desire to comment on their posts and be like, your opinion is so bad, I threw up. You know? Because at that point, I'm just making myself angry. So, I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm not gonna bother with that. But that happens all the time. But yeah, there are certain avenues for topics that I wouldn't want to touch because... Chad, if you tell me that you think Marissa is into girls and I tell you I don't think Marissa is into girls, that whole conversation is just... It's just a nightmare waiting to happen. It's a fucking nightmare waiting to happen. No matter what. I can say, yeah, sure, she's into girls. And, okay, cool. Or I could say, no, she's not. In fact, her sexuality is absolutely, completely, 100% irrelevant to the entirety of Toho. But no, some people don't like that answer. Oh, my stream is gone. Ah! Oh, my stream is gone. I got canceled. Nobody's gonna know what I said. Maybe. I think my FBI agent got me. I don't know where I cut out. Uh-oh. Where did I cut out at? I gotta wait for this to come back. I'm still on the internet. Just gotta wait for this to come back. I'll come back. I'll come back. Just gonna get some more points in the meantime. Chat, where did I cut out? Where did I cut out? I think my FBI agent just got me out of a bad situation. I think that's what happened. Something about Marissa? Okay. Well, I mean, it's in the VOD, but... No, I was saying that, I don't know where I cut out, but I was saying that the idea, whether or not Marissa likes girls or doesn't like girls, is not a conversation I care to have at all, because it's pointless to have such a conversation, because Toho doesn't really need that kind of conversation at all. It doesn't need that conversation at all. Nothing like that matters to Toho at all. That's why it's not really a battle worth fighting. Marissa's ex, I don't care. Whatever. Think whatever the fuck you want. Just shut up. Just shut the hell up. I'm here to hear your opinion on why EOSD bad, because I love that conversation. That's a fun conversation. EOSD overrated, characters are boring. They're milk toast, not as interesting, but everybody likes them because they're legacy. Oh really? I thought people liked them because they're the most explored characters in fandom with multiple different interpretations because there's so much room for creativity because of how much is not actually straight out said by Zun. So creative liberties are taken a lot of the time and result in a lot of different variants of stories, and also these characters have been in existence for over 20 years, so they've had plenty of time. And they're also part of the, there's so many no, none of that matters, none of that matters. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. EOSD is bad because when I first tried to play it, it ran at 6,000 FPS, and I was not ready for that. EOSD is one of the worst gameplay-wise. Now that's a shit take. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. That's a take from somebody who doesn't play Toho games. Nope. Toho 6 is the most basic you can get for just shmups in general. It's very basic. Sure, you can't see your hitbox. Sure, a lot of the patterns are feel, don't think. But I don't know. I've played later games with their quote-unquote gimmicks, and all I can think about is how much I don't want to play those games ever again. Oh. 7 is definitely better than 6 in the sense of starting, but I don't think 6 is a bad game. It definitely shows its age when you play it, but I don't think it's a bad game. It's very simple. It doesn't try to do anything crazy. And that's kind of what I like about it. Also, the style I like to play those games. Also, the EOSD is a lot more prominent in thinking fast, less so than memorizing how you do things. EOSD also lets you start with multiple lives. Yeah, that's a pretty big thing. But there are a lot of people who have negative opinions on Toho 6 for one reason or another, and quite honestly, I don't really agree with the majority of them. I mean, it's not like this is new, you know? This isn't like a new opinion of the streamer or anything. I talk about this all the time. Toho 6 is a game that exists, and it's the earliest game in the Windows era, and a lot of the characters, if not all the characters from it, are extremely popular. Even the most unpopular character from that game is still very, very popular compared to some other characters. Even the more prominent characters in the later games, they're more popular than, which is pretty amazing. But like, if those characters just didn't exist, then like somebody else would have to be popular anyway, and then you just hate that because popular thing bad. And that's really what it comes down to. It's just popular thing bad. Something has to be the most popular. If there are 10 people in the world and they were asked to vote for their favorite thing, if there was more than one vote on a certain thing, it is the most popular. Plain and simple. That's just how it is. 2 votes to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1, it is the winner. It is the most popular of the 10 votes. Something has to be the most popular. Kawakama can't even be seen on screen. That's the crazy part about her. Actually seeing Kawakama through her bullets is near impossible. Nobody even knows who the fuck that is. So yeah, chat, I was thinking of doing that. Again, it's anonymous, so you can send multiple opinions, and you don't have to sign them with your name. In fact, I prefer you didn't. But if you send something and I don't like what you said, and I kind of go on a tangent about it, well, I'd like to say no hard feelings, but you kind of asked for it. That's the whole point. Give me a hot take, and I'll give you my opinion on it. If my opinion is that you should probably suck eggs for having such a bad opinion, then that's just my opinion, right? With all due respect, but the respect you are due is literally 0. That's how much respect you are due for an opinion like that. Managed to guess who wrote it because of how they wrote it. I wouldn't be able to do that because the opinions aren't really relevant to things that I would know about people anyway. Some people have bad opinions they're just dying to get off their chest. I mean, you ever see those threads on Twitter about hot takes? 90% of the time, those give me your Toho hot take is just EOSD bad and no explanation provided. Just EOSD bad. EOSD overrated. No reason for it. No explanation. No understanding. Just that it's, you know, it's overrated. Bad. Signed, people who don't actually play Toho games. EOSD is bad because it made characters that are popular. Though that's a good opinion, but that's usually what it is, right? It's just a matter of I don't like these characters, but they're very popular. Therefore, the game they come from is bad. Well, if I read the same opinion multiple times, then I can just skip over it, right? EOSD bad, sure is. EOSD bad, sure is. EOSD bad, sure is. You know, like that's just. At that point, it's like, why even bother responding? Why even bother responding at that point? Just sign off on it. Yeah, sign it like a waiver. EOSD bad? Yeah, sure is. Get it out of there. What if the entire thing is just EOSD bad? I don't know, dude. You can't predict these things. You can't predict these things. When I would want to do something like that, I have no idea. Not really looking to do it right now because that requires some organization skills that I'm not willing to dedicate because I have other things that are in the works well, alongside what I'm doing at the moment. Hina is stuck. Oh wait, there's a tree. That's why she's stuck. Never mind. Oh, well. See, I know you're thinking, chat. Right now, you're thinking right now, oh, I have an opinion that if I said it right now, that I'm sure people in chat would question mark me, and streamer wouldn't know how to respond. Yeah, that's fine. Chat, what is my Toho hot take? Have I ever said anything on stream regarding Toho that made you think that I'm a fucking dumbass because of my opinion on it? I wonder about that, because the way I see it, my opinions are all based. Because I am based. Sumireko is bad? I've never said Sumireko is a bad character. I said that Sumireko is a character I don't like. There's a distinct difference. Oh no, she's stuck. Streamer's Chirno take will return to haunt him. What is my Chirno take? What is my opinion of Chirno? Or I guess I should ask, what is my opinion of Chirno relative to what you know? Because I don't know what my opinion is. Charged Yahoo being favorite spell card got me raising my eyebrow. Now remember, that video was based on my opinion of the spell cards, not necessarily for how easy they are to do, but more about how it is for the character, and for how personal experience is for it. Charged Yahoo has a funny name, and it works, it's a cool gimmick, and it works for Kyoko as a character. That's why I like it. Do I like doing it? Fuck no. I don't like doing it at all. But it's, I dig the card for the other properties to it. I ranted about Chirno for an hour. I don't know when I did that. I don't know when I did that. My opinion of Chirno is that Chirno is far from my favorite fairy, and that I don't really like when she's portrayed as an idiot all the time. because it's a stale dynamic. I like other fairies more because while fairies are definitely not the most smart characters in the entire world, none of them quite get the same shit end of the stick as Chirno tends to in terms of their intelligence. As a result, I don't often care to see Chirno very much because most of the time you can very easily predict what the writing is going to do to the girl. I like her friends, so there's that. Oh, I really thought that would work. Komachi is the perfect woman, appalling take. How? Genuinely how? How? I need you to explain to me how my opinion on that character is appalling. When you hear perfect, you imagine perfect. Yeah, that's what I said. Komachi is perfect. What's not to get here? Komachi is lazy? Komachi is laid back. We are really struggling here. Why do you get 2 turns? Chat, it's after 10 o'clock. The stream is over. Time for streamer to go. Appalling. Appalling, man. Insane. I can't believe you say that. Alice is the perfect woman. They're both perfect. There's nothing about them that I would deem a negative. Open the box. I have 8 keys? Where the fuck did those come from? Ultra rare, super rare, Letty White Rock. Ibuki Suika, ultra rare. Okay. Hold on. Three pieces to unlock. I now have Letty White Rock. And I have Ibuki Suika. Streamer luck? What do you mean streamer luck? I have no luck. Okay. We got some new outfits to look at. What's this? Oh, okay. Santa Claus. Short hair Suika? More jeune. Lot of jeune. Santa jeune. Happy New Year. Picture. Wemmy. Nothing. It's got Race Queen. I already seen that. Nice catchy. Cheerleader. Cringe. Drunk. Copter. Oh. Oh. Nothing. The Grimoire. Arisu. Hina-ware? What do you mean Hina-ware? Hina-ware? None. Look at this lad. Holy shit. Look at this guy. That's a nice fucking suit. Laughter. He's playing the game, man. Tired Yuma. Yeah, me too, Yuma. Grown. Oh. Namako. What are you playing with? Mima's in this game. Momiji. Santa Racing. Yeah. Yeah. Swimsuit? Oh, right. Yeah. Swimsuits. The tongue, the frog tongue. The frog tongue. Oh, man. Okay. Mista. Oh, my body. My body hurts. My body hurts. Alright. Okay. Alright, chat. That's another game of Hina. This another game of Hina has been completed. Uh-oh. 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 Ugh. Oh, man. Anyway, chat, I hope you enjoyed Hina. There will be an update eventually with the new characters, but maybe I'll play before that. Who knows?